Today's horoscope, Aquarius October 26, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. It's a good time to network, experiment, and explore, and you're bound to learn more about your tastes and needs as you do. You're developing a healthier relationship with your need for pleasure, joy, and friendship. It's a strong time for pursuits that involve eliminating, reorganizing, and streamlining to improve your life, particularly on emotional levels. Getting rid of the extra or unnecessary can be in focus and satisfying. It's a time to truly see what may have tripped you up or restricted you in the past. You're looking to get to the heart of a matter. It's also a strong time to focus and dedicate yourself to a special project. You could feel a stronger sense of personal purpose through the support and backing of others. At the same time, you are likely to have something valuable and wise to offer them. Mars retrograde cycles are always a bit of a nightmare. Even though you're so often the most relaxed, calm, and collected zodiac sign, even you will feel like your feathers are being ruffled. Mars is the planet of action and energy, with very close ties to sex and war. That's why when he is in a retrograde motion, all of these themes will feel like they're being sucked from our lives. We are currently in the pre-shadow phase of this cycle, the first third of it, and so we are being given hints of what will be addressed in the months down the line. Mars will eventually retrograde in, forcing us to review the themes that these zodiac signs rule: desires, passions, and emotions. An emotional conversation regarding your professional commitments may come up. You might be surprised to hear what your colleagues or clients have to say, as the Moon in Leo squares Mercury in Scorpio. Someone may feel strongly about how your arrangements could impact your career path and professional reputation. Maybe you will be warned against working with someone. There is also a chance that you might be unsure of how something could play out, so there might be an intense discussion about what could happen if you pursue a contract or partnership. There is apt to be an emotional mess in the next couple of days, either internal or external, and you must resist the urge to clean it up. Today's challenging aspect is like father and mother having a big fight in front of the small child, you. You must take care not to be shut down by the emotional tension you feel. Regular exercise and a diet that includes fresh vegetables will help you stay flexible and centered, emotionally. You will have to get into the saddle today. 20-. Today's vibrations will push you to lance new ideas and projects or take action in new areas. Professionally, you may have several things going at once, but this is the price and key to your success. You will have to gather information right and left, communicate your ideas and move about. In general, prefer work that is varied rather than that requiring perseverance. You are the initiator today, not the manager. When the moon returns to your relationship sector each month, it is always a valuable chance to check in, become more emotionally engaged and aware, and connect with the North Node in both planets in your communication sector as it moves through. While this is an ordinary monthly visit, a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love is making this an especially good day for friendship and relationship building, while a friendly aspect to the North Node in your communication sector is making it easier to get the communication lines open. With Mars just 10 days away from your relationship sector, this is putting the support he will have on display. 10 days before Mars is due to not only return to your relationship sector but to begin a visit that will keep him here for the rest of the year, the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit. It is a retrograde turn that will keep the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos here for so long, with the moon bringing a chance to start becoming more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware while connecting with planets that can get the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's astrological energy brings an interesting mix that may throw some conversations a bit off balance, but don't worry, you can handle it with ease and mindfulness. With Mercury in intense, perceptive Scorpio squaring the moon in warm, expressive Leo, there's a clash of tones that could make communication feel a bit challenging. You might find that while one person is feeling deep, emotional, and reflective, the other is in a lighter, more carefree mood, eager to joke and keep things upbeat. Sound familiar? We've all been there, right? Sometimes it's just one of those days when the vibes don't match up as planned, and that's okay. Instead of forcing a conversation or trying to align your energies when they're naturally out of sync, consider giving it some time. Pin the topic for another day and revisit it when both of you are feeling more aligned and open to each other's perspectives. Now, let's shift focus to the positive flow of energy around personal connections today. The stars are aligning to make interactions with friends and family feel especially meaningful and enjoyable. It's the perfect time to nurture the bonds you cherish, whether that means planning a cozy gathering, calling up an old friend, or just being fully present with loved ones. These moments have a way of refilling our emotional tanks, reminding us of how special those relationships are. Think about the last time you had a laugh out loud moment with someone you care about. Doesn't it just bring a smile to your face? Today, lean into those moments and let yourself truly appreciate the people in your life who make everything feel lighter and brighter. And speaking of feeling good, there's a wonderful sense of physical and mental resilience in the air. Whether you're in the mood to tackle a new fitness goal, try a sporting challenge, or simply enjoy some well-deserved rest, today's energy supports you in caring for yourself. So, ask yourself, what do you need most? Is it the thrill of a brisk walk outdoors, a calming yoga session, or maybe even a nap to recharge? Embrace whatever helps you feel refreshed and balanced, and remember that self-care can look like anything from an intense workout to a quiet afternoon spent just recharging. However, when it comes to finances, today's energies encourage a cautious, measured approach. With the planetary constellations bringing some unpredictability, you might notice that financial opportunities don't quite hit the mark. Be mindful of impulse purchases or offers that sound a little too good to be true. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of something new, only to realize later that it wasn't quite worth it. Instead of rushing into decisions, try to keep things steady. Take time to consider your options, and if success doesn't come naturally today, that's okay. Think of it as the universe nudging you to save your resources for when the timing is right. Have you ever made a purchase that you later regretted? It's a familiar feeling. Today's guidance is all about holding back when needed and preserving your hard-earned money for the future. And on an emotional level, if you're feeling a bit more guarded than usual, embrace it. The universe is reminding you to set boundaries, protect your energy, and stay true to yourself in all interactions. With today's heightened awareness, you're likely to sense when something feels off or when someone's intentions aren't as clear as they seem. Trust that inner voice. Have you noticed lately that it's harder for anyone to pull the wool over your eyes? This is your cosmic superpower today, so use it to your advantage. In conversations that feel a little tricky or with people who seem to have their own agenda, lean into your natural intuition to navigate the situation with clarity and confidence. In the spirit of staying open and connected, I'd love to hear from you. Have you felt any shifts in your relationships recently? Or maybe sensed that you're more intuitive and protective of your energy? Or perhaps you have a story about a time when you followed your gut and it paid off? Share your experiences in the comments. Your insights could be just what someone else needs to hear. Today is all about balancing the energies around us, honoring our own needs, and showing up authentically for the people we care about most. You've got this.